Hi friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today is the third day of the 12 days of Christmas, but I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes in case you don't know what I'm talking about. But first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda. This is my Oliver, and we are so happy you stopped by today. And if you're returning, you guys know we love you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, before we get on to the DIYs, I wanted to show you all these tags I had. I was going through and looking at all the tags and I couldn't believe all the different sizes I have. And I was like, which ones do I use? What do I make? Oh my goodness, what a dilemma I had. So here's DIY number 1. So I'm going to start out by using this DecoArt metallic gold paint, my folk art home decor antique green chalk paint. I decided on this smaller size tag sign. I'm going to use this little piece from this beautiful scrapbook paper that I got from JOANNE'S. I started off by removing that paper and painting that tag green, both front and back. After that, I'm measuring about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. I was having a hard time seeing it with that dark paint. But anyways, once I knew it was all even, I taped off the top part as well, doing 1/4 inch from where the tag starts going inward. And then I'm just going to grab another piece of tape and put it right at that spot where it starts bending. And then I just used my gold paint and painted over both those areas. And oh, you guys, I thought this came out. This is just so beautiful. But I think most people are going to be doing like gift tags. And I was trying to think of what to do other than gift tags. I thought about doing gift tags, but I just thought, I'm gonna do something a little different here than gift tags. But I'm gonna Mod Podge right here, and I'm gonna add that picture to this. And then once I have it on there, I'll Mod Podge over it again. But you guys, this thing turns out so beautiful. You could definitely put this on a gift. It would be a fun gift tag for someone because it would be almost like a gift with a gift. I was thinking you could also use this if you host a Christmas dinner. You could do something like this. And instead of putting a hanger on it, you could just put like some twine or string or anything through that hole and wrap it around like a napkin ring. Or you could even, maybe if you have good handwriting and have like a metallic paint pen, write the people's names on it for if you're having guests over for dinner or something like that. There's just so many things that you could do for this. I absolutely love how this came out. You could even make it as an ornament. It's so beautiful. So after I had that all done, I took some of this gold ribbon. I've had this in my stash for years, so I don't even remember where it came from. And I just made a regular like shoestring bow. I'm going to dovetail the ends by folding in half and cutting at an angle. I'm going to hot glue that bow right at the top there. And then after I had that on, I took some of this gold cording. I think you can get it at Walmart. I don't remember. I've had this forever too. I don't remember where I got it, but I just tied knots on the end, and then I'm just going to, I was trying to figure out which way to do this, but you're going to string the hanger part through the knotted part. I guess you can say that, and then tighten. Then I decided to take a few of these little picks. This came off of some greenery from a candle wreath from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to hot glue one little pine pick on each side of my bow here. And that's going to be all for this one. I just think it came out so cute. Oh, not cute, pretty. Anyways, you have to let me know what you think about this. But there's just so many things that you could do with this. I just love it and think it's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so today is day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas. I am hosting this along with my friend Amanda at Molly Cole Creations. And today's theme is tags. So make sure you check out the playlist as well as Amanda's channel. Okay, here is DIY number 2. So for this tag sign, I'm going to use one of these ornaments from Dollar Tree. I am also going to use this tag sign from Dollar Tree, and then this beautiful paper that also came from this paper pack from JOANNE'S. And I'm going to start off by removing the pretty greenery. I'm going to set that aside because I'm sure I will use it for something. Now this paper, it wasn't as easy to come off as, well, the last one, you guys, I didn't show it because it took forever and I had to scrape and scrape and scrape. I don't know what kind of glue they used on that one, but that one was on there big time. This one was not as hard. It was not as easy as the next one, but this one I just kind of had to keep scraping to get that top layer of the paper off. And then once that's off, I just spritz it with water and let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then I could scrape it right off. Then I took once it was done, I took it, laid it on the back of my paper, traced it out, and then I'm just going to cut it out here. And after I have this all cut out, sorry, I'm showing you all that. I'm going to use my Mod Podge here, and I just put a little too much Mod Podge on there, so don't do as I do. Maybe, I should have probably put about a quarter of that, less of that than I did. But I'm just going to smear this all over my sign. And then I was like, oh, what do I do with this excess? But then I'm going to lay my paper on. And when I go to smooth my paper out, it slides because there's so much Mod Podge. So I'm like, so I had to pick it up and kind of reposition it and try and lay it down. And then I got my little brayer tool that I got from Plaid, and I just kind of went over that to make sure it was fully laying into that Mod Podge. Then once I was done, I just went ahead and covered the top part of it with the Mod Podge. You do that to protect the paper. And you guys, I pretty much did Mod Podge. Well, no, I didn't do it on the next one, but yeah, I did a lot of Mod Podging on this video. So after that was dry, I took my little finger sander and went around and sanded off any of the extra paper. Then I'm just going to take some hot glue and glue it on, or put it on the back of this little tree and hold it down for a few seconds. Then I took some more of this gold cord and just made a little shoelace tie. And then I'm going to hot glue it right to the bottom of my tree trunk there. And then I'm going to take one of these glittery stars that comes, it's a sticker that comes from Dollar Tree. I pulled off the little glue dot, whatever that thing's called, and just used the hot glue to attach it. And then I used my little poker thing. I think it's a pick or something to pick through that whole paper so I could have my hole there for the hanger. And then I took some of this. This came from that paper pack as well. I just cut this down, and I'm using Mod Podge again to add it to, I just felt like it needed a little something more. So I added that. It says Joy to the World. And then again, of course, going to go over it with some Mod Podge. After all of that, I'm just going to add another gold cord for the hanger, just like I did on the last time. I think this time I was still trying to figure out, do I go through it this way or that way? I went that way. Hopefully you know what that is. Anyways, I took my gold paint. I just felt like it needed a little more gold. So I just took a small brush here and I just went all around the edge, the outside edge of the tag sign with that gold. And I made sure that some of it hit the paper so you could just see a little bit going around the paper. And there it is. I love it. It's so simple, but yet so pretty and elegant. That green and gold is just, it's just stunning. I always like to take this moment to thank all my subscribers. You guys are just awesome, and I just appreciate you so much. And if you're new here and enjoyed today's video, I'd invite you to hit that subscribe button and become part of our YouTube family. And then make sure you guys like and comment and all those fun things. And then if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to those accounts in my description box below. Okay, and it's a time for a celebration of your recreation. And Marie, look at how cute these are. I love them. You did an amazing job, Marie. And then we have this beautiful picture that Pam made with the IOD gingerbread and tree stencil or molds, just gorgeous. And then Jane, look at these pretty signs. She recreated that Merry, Peaceful, Joyful one that I did, I think it was last year. Anyways, you ladies did an awesome job. And if you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase for you, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or to Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, here's DIY number 3. Well, the verdict's still out on this one for me. I'm going to again use that metallic paint, and I'm going to use this puff paint, and then this bigger tag sign from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to remove that flower, I'm going to remove the hanger, and then I'm going to show you how easy this one came off. So at first it kind of came off a little slow, but look, I love it when it happens like this. Just barely pick at it and it just pulls right off. I just love that. So anyways, I always pull the top layer off, you guys, because it just makes it so much easier for the water to soak in and to scrape it all off. So for this one, I only let it set for a few minutes and it comes off, but not as easily. Now, if I would have let it set a couple more minutes, it would have came off and you wouldn't see that glue there. It would have all came up. But since that was still there, once I got done scraping, I did go and use my Goo Gone to just remove all the sticky residue that was left on there. And then once I had it all cleaned, I actually did the back side instead of that side. But I decided to just kind of draw out a snowflake. So I kind of got this idea from Pinterest. I saw a sign that was like this, but it wasn't painted over, and I'm going to paint over this. So, I'm going to use, oh my goodness, it's late. I'm tired. Okay. I'm going to use this puff paint to go over what I drew. And I'm just kind of making lines and dots, and I don't know. I like the idea. I just feel like it kind of looks like a spider web to me. So you have to let me know what you think about it. Maybe I should have done the snowflake bits a little bit different. But once I had all of that I had used, that I had made with the pencil, once I had it all covered with my puff paint, I set it aside to dry, and I probably 3 to 4 hours to let it dry. And then once it was all dry, I took my gold paint here and I just started covering it, just painting over the whole thing. Now, I kind of was thinking I should have maybe painted the whole thing white and maybe done the snowflakes in off-white or something so I guess I wouldn't have had to see it, but then paint over with the gold. It might have brought the gold color out more, although looking at it, it is pretty gold. So I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas of what might have made this a little bit better and maybe not look so much like a spider web. And don't say it's my drawing, because I know I'm not the best drawer. Anyways, after that was dry, I took this beautiful ribbon. I got this from JOANNE'S as well. And I'm just doing a double loop finger bow with it. I wasn't sure if this was going to work. I don't think I've ever done a finger bow with such thick ribbon before, but I actually got it to work and I love the way it turned out. But this ribbon is just gorgeous, you guys. So once I had it all done, I am going to dovetail the ends, and then I'm going to hot glue that little piece. This came again off of a candle wreath from Hobby Lobby, and I just hot glued it on, and then I'm going to hot glue the bow right over it. And then I just felt like it still needed something more green. I'll add a hanger as well. Same gold cord that I did with everything else. So I took some more of that paper. It was actually the other piece that came off of the last one that I added this to. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too tired. Okay. And I Mod Podged that on too. I just felt like it needed some more green. I wasn't really thrilled. I wish it would have said something about snow, but you know, you're not going to find something about snow and green usually. So, but I like the way it came out because it gave it some more green, but, yeah, you have to let me know what you think. I'm still not sure. Does it look like a spider web or does it look like a snowflake? You'll have to let me know what you think. Okay, the final reveal is coming up. Again, guys, these videos will be a little bit shorter since I'm doing daily videos. Yeah, make sure you check out Amanda's channel and the playlist to get some inspiration on tags. So I don't know if there'll be tag signs. They might even be gift tags, that kind of stuff. We'll see. So with all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day number 4. So with all that being said, have a good night. Bye-bye.